So in 3.4, we're going to take the slope stuff and the equation stuff and all that stuff that we've learned so far in Chapter 3, and we're going to use it, all that information, to find the equation of a line given 2 points. That's what we want to build up to. We're also going to talk about how slope defines parallel and perpendicular lines. Okay? Now, the equation of a line, we already talked about this, is quick review. Slope-intercept form, you can have this, y equals mx plus b. Standard form, ax plus by equals c. Remember, for standard form, the slope is negative a over b. It's really helpful. Help save you a lot of time. And point slope form. Okay, you'll use this one the least, pretty much never. But just in case you do see it, remember that the x1 and y1 is just any point that's on a line. Okay, and m is still the slope, just like in slope-intercept form. So parallel lines have the same slope, same exact slope. And perpendicular lines have the opposite reciprocal slope. Opposite means to negative, make it multiply by -1, basically change the sign. And reciprocal means to flip the fraction. Good. So we're going to start with easy ones, right? We're just going to find the equation in slope-intercept form of these lines. So I need to find m, I need to find b for 1 and 2. So first I need to find m. Slope equals 5 minus 4 over -3 plus 6, 1 over 3. And b, I just pick a point. So I've got, let's use 4 equals 1/3 times -6 plus b. Doesn't matter what point you picked. If you pick the other one, you'll still get the same answer. So I've got 4 equals -2 plus b. So b equals 6. So now I've got m and b, so the equation is y equals 1/3 x plus 6. Good stuff right there. Now I give you a point and I give you no slope. So if it's no slope, you got to remember, think about it. Oh, shoot, did that mean horizontal or vertical? No slope is vertical, so that's going to be an x equals graph. Okay, so x equals graph, right, through 4, 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. I think it's easier to do it this way, just graphing it. Okay, so I've got two options here. It could be a vertical line or it could be a horizontal line. Well, I said it's vertical because it's no slope, so it's got to be straight up and down, which tells me it's going to be x equals 1, 2, 3, 4. Bam. Now, we're going to turn them into standard form. Our a, our leading coefficient for the x, is going to have to be positive and an integer. Okay? So for this one, I give you the y-intercept, and I give you the slope. So you can automatically write it in slope-intercept form. Y equals 1/2 x minus 4. Subtract the 1/2 over. Plus y equals -4. I need to multiply everything by -2 because I want this number to be negative or to be positive and a whole number. So x minus. Right, multiplying everything by -2. Okay. Minus 2y equals positive 8. There it is. Now, number 4, I need to find the slope of that one. So m equals 2 minus 2 over 4 minus 8. I get 0 over -4, so the slope is 0. Okay, slope is 0. It's not no slope, so that means it's got to be a horizontal line. Okay, horizontal line. And I'm at 4, 2, bam, the horizontal line there. Goes straight through that point, horizontal. That's a dang good line. And remember, the horizontal lines are y equals graph, so the answer here is y equals 2. Now we're going to get into some parallel perpendicular stuff. Remember, parallel means same slope, perpendicular means opposite reciprocal slope. We're going to work with slope-intercept form first, so parallel to y equals 3x. Remember, the slope here is 3, so I just need the same slope. But I have a point, so I know that's going to be y equals 3x plus b. I don't know what b is, right? All I know is it's y equals 3x plus b. Right, the parallel thing only gives you the slope. It doesn't tell you the y-intercept at all. Okay, we know we're going to go through point 5, 10, so let's plug those in and find b. 10 equals 3 times 5 plus b. Subtract the 15, and b equals -5. So my equation is y equals 3x minus 5. At number 2, we're going to be perpendicular to this line, y equals 2x plus 6, or y plus 2x equals 6, with the same y-intercept. So it's almost in standard form, but not quite. All right, so I actually wouldn't deal with the standard form, just turn it into slope-intercept. The reason it's not standard form is because the y comes first, then the x, so don't get tripped up on that. So this is y equals negative 2x plus 6. Okay, so negative 2 is my slopes right now. The perpendicular one, right, is the opposite reciprocal of that. So it's going to be positive, flip it, right? 2 is the same as 2 over 1. When you flip it, it's going to be 1 half x. Same y-intercept, plus 6. That's it. Number 7, we're going to find each one in standard form this time, not slope-intercept. So perpendicular to the standard form one already, and it tells us the point it's going through. Okay, so we have, since this isn't standard form already, we could just automatically find the equation that's perpendicular to it. So we know we need that slope. Remember, it's negative a over b, which is just negative 1. Okay, but I want the perpendicular one to that. So the perpendicular one to that, remember this sign, that upside down capital T is from geometry. It means perpendicular. So the perpendicular slope to that is just positive 1. All right, so now I have my slope. Now that slope tells us that either the x or the y has to be negative. So if we have x minus y equals c, right, that would help us because I could test this out, and I've got 1 divided by negative 1 would give us my slope of 1. So it does work right there. Right, if you're not comfortable with that and you just want to go into slope-intercept form and then convert to standard form, that's obviously fine. All right, now I can plug this point into my x and y and find c. So 1 minus 2 equals c. Negative 1 equals c. So standard form is x minus y equals negative 1. Bam. Last one, parallel to x minus 4 equals 0. I don't want to use x minus 4 equals 0. I want to get x by itself. So x equals 4 is what that graph really is, which we know is a vertical line at x equals 4. So 4 to the right. And we're going through 3, 2. So I'm looking for the vertical line that goes through 3, negative 3, 2. I don't know why I just scribbled like that. That was dumb. Okay. Negative 3, 2. That point, vertical line, right? It's at x equals negative 3. That's it.